No matter what my mother believes, my father's death was an accident.
And I can believe that. I can. Okay, you were a teenage boy, volatile and emotional, right? The last thing you should have done, though, was to get behind the wheel of a car. It doesn't excuse what happened, but it does explain it. Yeah, the trouble I have is the man that boy grew into. You have the hardest time being honest about anything. You have a hidden agenda all the time.
Not this time.
Oh, please. You've got to be kidding. You had Jordan pull the file on the David Hamilton case in order to revisit a crime that I committed when I was a teenager. And then you left a trail of clues from Oregon to Mexico to Vermont, so you could lure me in, just so that you could introduce me to your mother. You know, you could have just told me that we were related.
Would you have believed me? I'll take that as a no. You had to come to Mountain Landing long-term care on your own, for your own reasons.
So, what about you? What are your reasons for caring for your mother when she continues to reject you?
All families have secrets, Laura. You and I need to get to know one another better before I share any more of mine.
I prefer you keep your secrets and you leave poor Charles.
Deny it all you want, but you must be starting to realize how alike the two of us are.
I'm nothing like you.
Do you really think it's a coincidence that we've run into one another at the firing range? Taking aim at enemies, real or imagined?
But I only take aim at imagined enemies.
David Hamilton being the exception.
His death was an accident.
Like our fathers.
Yes, we both made terrible mistakes when we were young. But the difference is how we've lived our lives since then. I have tried to make the world a better place in whatever tiny way that I can, but you've made killing a way of life.
You have no proof of that. I was framed for the crimes I was imprisoned for.
Deniability is not innocence. It's not. At some point, you made a decision to abandon your conscience. And that's why now you can only pretend to feel compassion and empathy. But for a brief moment inside that room, I could see who you used to be. A boy who just craved his mother's love. If you were not such a dangerous man, I would almost feel sorry for you. Almost.